Hello and welcome to Carmen Miller's Talk of the Town, Fort Mill, Tega Cay. I'm your host, Patti Mercer, standing in the beautiful Tega Cay Living Memorial Gardens, ready to see the dedication of their new gazebo. We are standing in the Living Memorial Gardens in Tega Cay, which is absolutely beautiful, and it just didn't happen on its own. So I want to learn a little bit about the history and how it came to look as gorgeous as it does today.
In 2010, the city came to Jennifer Stauffer, who was chairman then, and asked her if Beautification would take on the project of building the garden. This was the old road bed that came into the city before this side of it was developed. So in 2011, in May of 2011, we had our groundbreaking, and 364 days later, in May of 2012, we dedicated the gardens. And we have numerous gardens within the garden, and each garden is adopted by a family, organization, and other donations, and the gardens was done completely with volunteers and donations.
This beautiful gazebo with bows on it, what does that stand for?
That today was donated by our local realty company, Miller's Realty.
Our garden was quite full, and this spot remained empty. And since 2010, we have had a vision of a gazebo here. So the Miller Realty Company made it possible for us, and our dedication was today. And I say this is the icing on the cake of our Living Memorial Garden.
It really does look like the top of a cake.
Yes, it does, doesn't it?
Yes, and it's big. There's an opportunity to have a meeting in there.
Yes,
be a family meeting or a corporate meeting.
And I come by here all the time, and I see, mom and dad or grandma with their children sitting here reading.
And in your opinion, what is this Living Memorial Gardens meant for the city of Tega Cay?
It's been a phenomenal place for the citizens to get together. We hold Memorial Day services, we hold Veterans Day services, and the great thing about it is the citizens have come together to put it together. There's the Rose Garden, which Jake and Marie Jekyll donated the money for, and they continue to keep that going. There's the Noah Mabry Garden to memorialize Noah. These are all great things that we have in the city, and now we have this, and as I said before, there's a light in there, and it's the light. When you see the light, you know you're home. And that's the great thing about having this here. And Carmen stepped up, and she got involved, and she made it happen. And this is something that the Beautification Committee, which is all a group of volunteers, and I think I heard this morning the median age of those volunteers is 67. And they come out and they spread mulch and they pull weeds and they clip roses. It's a great thing for the city of Tega Cay.
How many people serve on the Beautification Committee?
Well, Eight
just
people.
8 of you.
Yes, only 8. And we are looking for more members, obviously, people who can spend some time down here. It's just so rewarding to see the plants and people who walk through, runners who are coming through over the weekend, and of course during the week. Just about all the kids come through with their parents because they're going to the schools. So it's a lot of fun to watch them coming through the garden. So it's been great.
Indeed. What does it mean to you, Dottie?
To me, every time I go past this place, it's very heartwarming to me. And it brings a smile to my face. And the events that we have here, many of which are dedicated to our veterans and those that have served and fought for us, living and deceased. And that even now talking to you, it almost brings a tear to my eyes. So I think about that all the time. And just seeing this and how beautiful it is when you come in and go out of the city. It is really a bright spot in our city.
This garden, I think the main thing is it just drew everybody together in the community. Just looking at the pavers and different things that are here, the benches, it's all community.
So the pavers and the benches, what do they symbolize?
Each bench was adopted by a family. The pavers, we have a veterans garden, and we have over 400 pavers in that, representing veterans for every war or conflict that the United States has been involved in. They also represent 29 states and 8 countries. So, and then aligning our sidewalks are pavers that people can put in for memory of a loved one, pets, companies. We have anniversaries, we have birthdays.
And I see the little library over there. You mentioned reading
Yes.
in the gazebo. You don't even have to bring a book. There's
You're right.
one waiting for you.
That was donated by the Tega Cay Women's Club.
Wonderful.
And also the bench next to it is the Tega Cay Women's Club. So, no, we restock the books every couple weeks, and it's amazing the people that do use it.
There is a little bit of history that's still to be done, and Patti is working on it now, and that is that when we dug out the gardens, from what I remember, a horseshoe was found, a very old horseshoe. So that is being, we're going to be casing that and putting it on a stand as well. So, and that's history behind what actually was here even before the road was put down.
And it's an honor to be a part of the Beautification Committee in Tega Cay. It's really
I had no idea. It's just about 8 of you. But there's an opportunity to get involved in maintaining the garden.
Very
yes,
much so.
Yes, definitely. We try to have 2 work days a month.
And anybody's welcome to stop in and
Yes.
Give a hand. We're
Give a hand?
happy to see them. As you drive in Tega Cay Drive, this is what definitely catches your eye.
Yes.
And especially at night, that gazebo has a light in it, and it's spectacular to see that lit up at night.
Well, that's it for this edition of Carmen Miller's Talk of the Town, Fort Mill, Tega Cay. To see more beautiful homes in our area, simply go to homesfortmill.com. But if you haven't seen the Living Memorial Gardens in Tega Cay, make sure to check it out. Until next time, this is Patti Mercer. Bye-bye.